Hey guys, good evening. It's the ToGA brothers. I have taken off my vest, obviously, as you can see. This is my collared shirt, my button-down collared shirt. Now, I almost took it off without realizing I told you I was going to do a video showing you how to take a tie off. Okay, so let's go ahead and keep this down. All right, now, for the sake of this, we're just going to believe that I haven't unbuttoned my shirt and I haven't unbuttoned the top button. Okay, so the first thing is first. What you're gonna do is you're gonna grab your collar and you're gonna grab it all around. What I suggest you do is I suggest you grab it right where your shoulder line is, right, and your neckline. So your shoulder bone is right here, right? Well, there's actually one here and one here, okay? So right where your shoulder bone area is and your neck is, that's where you're gonna grab your collar and you're gonna grab it on both sides, okay? And you're gonna flick it up so it stands right up. Now it might be bothersome, but it's gonna only be bothersome for like maybe 2 minutes tops, all right? So let's do this, okay? All right, now, it's kind of funny because it's pushing my neck up, but it's exposing your necktie, all right? Now, with your hands, right, you're going to grab the knot and you're going to grab the part that is around your neck, okay, that was around the collar. So here's what it looks like. You're going to grab this, right, and what you're going to do is you're going to use your pointer finger on the top of your knot, okay, where the loop is, okay? So I could just pull it, right? Now, you're gonna put your fingers here and fingers here, and then the finger here, okay? So you're holding like a triangle, all right? That's gonna keep the whole thing together, and I'll show you why. All right, so you're gonna take your hand and just loosely pull. Don't manhandle it, but just loosely pull it. I'm not pinching this, you guys. I'm just holding this, okay? To give it a little bit of resistance so that when I pull it, you're almost like pulling it out, okay? So there it is, the working end, okay? Just pull it out, pull it out, pull it out. Now you might have to pull a little bit on this one, okay? Now, you get it to about here, you can also stop elsewhere. If you have a hat, take off your hat, okay? Take your tie off, okay? To start, what I suggest you do is leave your tie tied. Next way, all you do is just slip it over your neck, take your working end, pull it, okay? Make sure the knot is taut, okay? Now you have a quickly tied tie, okay? You understand why I said that before? Okay? So you're gonna do it like this. Leave about this much. That's really what you just need. Okay, take my hat off, take the tie off, okay, put my hat back on, and then you can drop your collar so that you have some comfortable clothes to work in, okay? What you're gonna do is you're going to then undo the knot. So slip your finger into the knot and loosen it just a bit, okay? I'm going to take the knot out, okay? Wrap it around, undo this, undo that, and then you're good, okay? Voila, okay? Now, you can do the same thing by removing your tie if your tie is tied. All you're doing is doing the reverse steps. Now, this is to show you how quickly you can do it when you're pretty fast, okay? Matter of fact, if you want, time me. There, tied, okay? You guys time that? It was probably less than 2 minutes, maybe less than a minute 45. We'll see. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're going to loosen up your knot. You're going to find your fat part or your wider part, pull it out, and put it down here, okay? You see that? Now, I'm going to flip this back over the front, and voila. You've now undone a tie the same way you tie a tie. So you now know 2 ways to take off a tie. You can just loosen it, take it off, and work the end, the knot, or you can do all the steps in reverse, exactly how I showed you to tie it, to take it off, all right? I'm not gonna tell you how to store your tie because there's a lot of methods, there's a lot of gadgets, there's a lot of things to tie them with and keep them stored. But what I like to do with mine is, you guys see how there's 2 little tires, right? Like holding placers, whatever you want to call them. I know it's not the right word. Okay? I like to put the first one between both of them. You see that? It's between both of these. Now, this one is made of the fabric, okay? This one is also made of fabric, but it's also the label. So, we're going to skip the first loop. You see that? We're going to skip the first loop and just go right into this part, okay? Now, if you do it right, you have a tie presentable, and there you go. One thing I don't suggest you do is I don't suggest you plop ties on top of each other, because what's going to happen is you're going to create a crease and it's going to bow the ends. You want to keep them round, okay? So what I suggest you do is you can also do it on like a loop like this, okay? Keep them presentable. See that? And it's still tied together on the bottom, okay? All right, there you go, guys. That's how you take off a tie. Till next time, I'm Sean, the ToGA Brother.